Hey dudes, it's time for another video battle report. This is going to be a towel battle against Space Wolves in a 2,000 point game. We have yet to decide the mission, but what I'll be playing today is a variation of the list of my last battle report. So here you go. Right, first of all, I got 2 10-man crew squads. I've got 2 5-man Pathfinder squads. I've got 3 6-man Fire Warrior squads, and they'll belong in all of the Devilfish. They're going to jump, 2 of the squads will jump in the Pathfinder Devilfish. I've got 3 suit squads. Each is going to be armed with, one's going to be a fire knife, and then you're going to have a squad leader with a fire knife configuration with 2 drones, gun drones, and then the third one will be a missile pod with a fusion blaster. All the squads will be like that. My commander is right there. He's a fire knife configuration. And I have 2 broadsides with a shield drone. And then you have 2 hammerheads and 3 warfish. So all of my vehicles have smart missiles. All of the vehicles, they'll have disruption pods and multi-trackers, and then the Devilfish have target locks so that they can shoot independent, shoot the railgun at one thing and shoot the smart missiles at another. Alright, that's about my army. The only thing I've changed last time is I dropped the Piranha and added in the other Devilfish with the other squad. Alright, here's my opponent today, Sean, and he's playing the Space Wolves. What do we got here, dude?
Alright, Wolf Guard. Not Wolf Guard, but Grey Hunter units, 5 guys, with Melty Gun, Pack Leader, Rune Priest, with Jaws and Stormcaller. Another unit of Grey Hunters with Wolf Guard. Same thing. 2 allied Inquisitorial Stormtrooper squads with double Melty Gun. These Rhinos are the heavy support Rhinos for the long fangs. These are the Grey Hunter Rhinos. And these are Razorbacks, 1 bot for the Wolf Guard, 1 bot for the other long fang units. Alright, 1, 2, 3 units of long fangs, 4 missile launchers apiece, a pack leader. A Wolf Lord with frost weapons, storm shield, Thunderwolf mount, and runic armor. And Saga Warrior Born. The other one is going to be a Netherwolf Lord, Thunderhammer, storm shield, runic armor, and Thunderwolf mounts. This is a Wolf Guard battle leader with Tommy Melty Gun, which needs to be modeled on later on, and a Wolf Claw, and a runic armor, and 11 Fingers and Wolves.
Okay, there we go. So we'll see how it's all sizes. Alright, we just rolled up for the mission. Here's our table we'll be playing on.
Hello!
Here's Jamal, if you remember him from the last time.
My Dark Elder Army.
We've got Capture and Control is the mission. Dawn of War is the deployment. And I've got first turn, so I'll be setting up. Okay, at the end of turn 1, we both came on the board. I pretty much tried something. Instead of castling up, I'm going to spread out my forces. There's my objective, so I imagine he's going to try and drive troops up the middle, so I'm going to spread out. He came on the board edge, ran his troops, ran his long fangs, so he's in the cover now. He made an attempt to charge the crew in the middle and did make it. And then he shot a couple of last cannons and he couldn't see because of night fighting. So this is the end of turn 1. Beginning of turn 2. At the end of my turn 2, what I did was shot the railgun across the middle there and destroyed one of his rhinos. And got the librarian guy or the Rune Priest and those guys out. Ended up killing 2 more with some shooting from my smart missiles. This squad right here, I marker lighted one of his rhinos. I shot all the missile pods. I needed 3s to hit, and I end up rolling all 1s and 2s. So 6 1s and 2s. Absolutely nothing from these guys. These guys shot the Rune Priest in them, and so did these guys, so that's how I ended up killing them. Come over here, I shot the railgun, submunition at the long fangs on the building, and took out some of them, so they'll be getting leadership checks. Marker lighted the long fangs, and the railguns couldn't do anything because I got 2 hits, 2 penetrates, and he blocked them both with smoke. So it's his turn 2 now. It's the beginning of his turn 2, and we'll see what happens. Okay, at the beginning of Sean's turn 2. All right, on Sean's turn 2, he deployed, moved up his rhinos, and then moved up the Thunderwolf calf, moved up these rhinos. He shot the long fangs at the hammerhead, but I blocked it with my disruption pod. Okay, he's about to do an assault.
Got a 6-inch charge.
Okay, and they're probably going to run everybody off the table. Okay, this is his turn 2. He moved up his rhinos, and he moved up the Thunderwolf calf, and moved up the rhinos, so he moved those both 12 inches. He shot the Razorbacks at the broadsides, but they lost the shield drone, made their save, and passed their morale check. He shot at the hammerhead here, and didn't do any damage. And then he shot at this hammerhead, and my disruption pod blocked it. For the assault move, he went to assault here and rolled snake eyes, so they didn't make it into assault. And then the Kroot over here were able to take out the 2-man long fang squad, but lost one guy, and now they've moved up, and it is now turn 3. Okay, it's my turn 3. It was a pretty successful turn. I was able to get in here and blow up a lot of his stuff. This rhino is destroyed. I took the Kroot and rapid fired him into there, and he made his saves. This Kroot squad wiped out the other long fang squad that was on the hill. Come over here, I railgunned the rhinos and took one of them out. I put a can't move, can't shoot result on that, and then I killed the other Razorback over there. The squad over here, they got one guy way in the back, he's running, but he'll regroup at the top of this turn, and the core Kroot are getting ready to eat it in the face. And what was he, the Rune Priest?
The Rune Priest, yeah, killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself trying to shoot off a psychic power. And that's about it. So far, we're doing pretty good. So, but you know, it's Tal, so there's no telling. Now for his turn 3. All right, at the bottom of Sean's turn 3, the lone sergeant recovered and assaulted my Kroot, and then caused 2 wounds and ran him down after they failed to wound him. They wounded him 3 times, but he made 3 saves. He did a little shooting, which pretty much didn't do anything. Then he assaulted the Kroot on the hill and pretty much wiped them out before they even got a chance to bark, or whatever Kroot do when they yell for help. So they yip. So this is what we have at the bottom of 3. Get ready to do my turn 4. All right, turn 4. My turn 4. What I did was I moved everything. This is after my jump shoot jump move. I moved everything into a bigger horseshoe here, caving in the middle, and I shot everything at the Phoenician Wolfpack with the Lords, and I was able to get rid of most of the hounds and put wounds on all the Lords. So that turned out pretty good. I also immobilized that with a railgun shot, and that was pretty much it. Everything hit. I had ended up with 6 marker light hits from both of the squads, able to triangulate in on them. Pretty good. Okay, here we go. This is Sean's turn 4. His Imperial Storm guys got out and killed Hammerhead. This guy moved up and assaulted that and immobilized it and made it where it can't shoot. This guy jumped up here and killed my Devilfish and wounded 3 of the guys, but they 2 of the guys, but they made their morale check, so they're staying. These dudes weren't affected by the explosion, but the Pathfinders lost 1. Over here, the Pathfinder squad wasn't as lucky, and they got chewed up and dead. So that Lord, and then this little wolf is hanging out peeing on a fire hydrant, and these guys destroyed that Hammerhead with their meltas.
Don't forget the Stormtroopers losing suits at each.
Yeah, and they're
running away.
Yeah, when the Hammerhead blew up, the Stormtrooper guys decided to run away, and they're running away. So that's that. And the sergeant's just chilling by himself like, hey dude, what's up? Alright, hook me up guys. Alright, here we go. What happened was the Wolf Lords broke out. One assaulted the vehicle here, killed it. So then I jumped these guys up, shot everything at it, and killed him.
Yep.
Despite marker light hits, 2 marker light hits, these guys fired everything at him, and he lived. He made all his saves, which is really aggravating if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
So what I did in my jump shoot jump move was I moved this squad up as a sacrifice, since it's turn 5, to hopefully block him from getting onto the objective, which is right here. I moved these guys back. I moved these guys back to within 3 inches. He's within 3 inches, so I can claim. But I'm hoping that when he comes all the way around, he won't have enough to assault. This squad has moved over here. They killed the Lord that was right here, or what was he?
The battle leader.
The battle leader that was here, and then I killed the dog. And these guys are moving to support the objective. This thing's moving up to hopefully contest. That is if the game doesn't end after his turn. So, pretty cut and dry here. Good strategy on both parts. Good games coming down to the last, as we knew it would.
Oh, yeah.
On his turn 5, he moved up and shot the Meltas at the suit squad and killed 1 suit and 2 drones. But I passed my morale, so I'm staying. These guys were like, holy crap, did you see that guy get smoked by a melt again? And then, so that was all that. Over here, what happened was he couldn't get around to come over here to mess with the objective, so he assaulted the suit squad, and one of my suits stuck a las cannon or a melt gun right up his butt and put 1 more wound on him, and then he ran down everybody, and they all died.
Yeah, he just killed them all.
And he had fish for dinner. These guys moved over here and immobilized this, and then that's about it. But it can still shoot. These guys can still move. And so that's where we're at. Now we're going to roll right now to see if the game ends. Oh, he goes one more turn. Okay, in his turn, he moved up and melted the commander and got rid of him. The last cannon that planned the commander got rid of him. Melted the 2 broadsides. And then that was pretty much it. I came over here and he assaulted these guys, killed 1. We didn't put any wounds on him, but we didn't run either, so we're good to go.
Revenge is a bitch, Carl.
I know. And these 2 guys are actually tiptoeing on that ledge right there for the next turn.
Right, the hose new plasma.
Yep, so now we've got to roll now, see if we go to the last turn?
Yep.
Here it goes. So what are we,
1, 2, 3, game ends.
6. We're going to one
Turn
more turn.
7.
Okay, on my turn 6, I was able to destroy the squad that was here by jumping these guys on the hill, shooting them with plasma, and made them go away. This guy was shot by the smart missiles from this. He lost his partner, and he stayed there. Over here, during the close combat, I lost another guy, but my guys are fighting and staying in there strong and all that stuff. The guard unit here was shot by these dudes and by the suit squad, and they all died. And I'm gonna jump these guys. Just for shits and giggles. Sean's last turn is ready. Okay, in the end, it ends up as a tie. On his turn, my 2 battle suit squads were here. Weathered the fire from these guys. I lost 1. Then Melt the guy fired, and I made my cover save. But when the last cannon picked him off, and that was it in the last turn. So it's a tie. I've got an objective. He's got an objective. And so it was a good tie. We shook hands, and we're very happy. So.
Damn you, Carl. You cost me my win.